Alright guys, I'm now in the Supra. I'm about to go get my matcha right now. I had cleaned this car a while ago too, so I started using these right here, these dragon fruit little trees. Comment and let me know if you guys like that scent. It's really pointless to even talk about, but I'm just trying to put people on, you know, so hopefully I don't scrape right here and get in a car accident, because leaving my driveway is such a busy street and I kind of do not like it, because I feel like I'm gonna get hit one of these days, but Lord willing, I don't. So I'm about to go pick up my matcha right now, and then I'll get you guys into the video of the update on my Supra. I had it for a year now. There's a lot of big mods I want to do. I know I got a wrap already, a wing as you can see, and a tome, but I do want to have some performance things, because I did go to a track recently. It was the Willow Springs. I don't know if you guys have been there, but I didn't track my car, but my friends did, so I went, and it made me want to track my car a lot. So maybe in October, which is the next one, so if you guys stay tuned, I will go track my car and I'll make a whole video on that. We get some pop-in action as we go to pick up our Starbucks and then find a spot. No tune yet, guys, and that popping sounds insane. Alright guys, the other day, literally this light right here, I got a red light ticket. I guess there's a cop right there. It was pretty dark, but I didn't just run the red light just to take it. I didn't want to argue with the cop, but the cop was being such, it was a girl cop too, and she was talking like such disrespectful. She was telling me why I'm in such in a hurry, because I was meeting up with my friend at that Ralph's right there, and I thought I wasn't even speeding either. I just took, like, I didn't want to just brake in the middle of the street, you know. And I guess she thought I was just speeding towards there. She didn't give me a speeding ticket, but she was saying like, oh, just because you have a nice car doesn't mean you could be hurrying. And I'm like, what does the car have to do? What does a nice car have to be doing with that? I mean, she brought up like I have a nice car like 3 times, and it kind of seemed like she was just hating, and she was just talking so disrespectful. And I told her like, oh, it was yellow, I didn't want to brake in the middle of the street. Like when it's yellow, it's either you go or you stop. But I was in like a little position where I could just either take it or not take it. I didn't think I would get a ticket for that. I was getting pulled over, like what am I getting pulled over for? So I thought about it, and she came over there and told me about that. So, and then she was walking around my car, so I thought she was gonna give me a state ref, but thank God that she didn't, because that would have been such a hassle, even though I just have an exhaust and I don't have a front plate. So I thought she was gonna give me for that too, but she just got me for a red light ticket. I don't know how much it'll be. It was like literally 2 days ago that happened. Let me know in the comments if I should fight it, but I'm hoping it's not like $500 or more. That would be super annoying. Alright guys, we found a spot. We got the matcha. So if you guys are new to this channel, this is my 2020 Toyota Supra. It is the 3.0. I have done a couple modifications to my Supra. I literally just added this sticker yesterday. I don't know if I like it or not, but I just wanted to do something really quick. It looks pretty cool. It's a tome sticker that I came with my tome. It's one of the modifications I have. And then my second modifications is my calipers. I painted them orange. They came red stock, and my wheels are the stock wheels, but they're just powder coated black. I do need to wash them, so if anyone wants to sponsor me with the details, hit me up please, because washing my car, I get lazy a lot of the times. So as I am walking around my car, you can see it's wrapped. A lot of people do not know it's wrapped. You think it's the stock color that the 2022 model comes with, but it's obviously a whole different shade. And this is a Nazatech Liberty Walk Kato Cam Blue. It has been a year and 2 days exactly. My stories started popping up of when I got this car. So I do drive this car only on weekends and most of the time on Fridays. And I do take it to a lot of car meets. I do put a lot of miles on it, but I don't daily it. So I had this car for about a year, and I only put 7,000 miles onto this car. And I love this car. I have done one oil change, and it has not caused me any problems yet, thank God. So I got one oil change, which was free, because I guess when you buy this car you could get a protection plan, and it comes with 3 free oil changes, or 3 oil changes till 30k miles or 50k miles, something like that. So yeah, the previous owner did have that. I did buy this car with 11,000 miles on it, and I have put 7,000 miles on it. So I have done one oil change. I need my next one in about maybe next month or so, because that will be around like 4,000 miles I put onto it after the oil change that I got in. And I haven't really spent that much money on any maintenance, which I haven't really at all. Well, which is the tires. The 2 tires have been replaced, and those are the Mission Pilot Sports, and those could cost a lot of money. I did buy them used though, so they're $100 each, so that was like $200 in total, because I did get them like 70% used, which is not a really good idea because you can never trust used tires, but they're running me pretty good. So that's already $200 that I spent, and mostly everything else is from mods, and it's really good on gas because I have 2 bars right now and I still have 120 miles left in it to go. I do drive this car a lot, and I could tell that it has a really good gas mileage, especially when you're on the freeway. A full tank is about like, I think it's about 256 miles that it can run you, and if you do pop a lot and you do put it on sport mode, then you will waste gas, but not as much as if you're just driving normal. I have the front tires still pretty good, which I'm surprised they're just cracking a little bit, because they've been like, this car sits for about a whole week and so throughout the year it sat a lot, so the tires are gonna crack, but I'm pretty sure that's not that bad. And the brakes I have not replaced. The brakes still look great, in great condition. This car is really good on canyons. I go to Stunt Road in Malibu quite a lot, and I did come from a Toyota 86, so that power compared to this power in the canyons is quite a lot, but it did take me a lot to get used to, because the power is pretty good and it's pretty torquey. I've beat a lot of scat packs in Mexico, obviously, and no, just kidding. And the engine is great, no issues whatsoever. I do recommend the Pilot Sports. I don't know what other tires that you could go with for this car that will perform a little bit more better, but those have been treating me so well. I haven't really spun out. I haven't really had any close incidents. Just the oil change light came on when I was almost at around 5,000 miles after I got this car, because, well, not the oil light came on, but it just said like, oh, service may be due. So I went to go get the service done. Mostly everything I spent on the car is mods. It is white under here, as you guys can check out my previous videos and how it looked before. I kind of recorded all the mods I've done, except this badge right here. I don't know what happened to it, but let me know if you guys have the same problem, if you guys do have a Supra. But I recommend you guys to buy an aftermarket badge. I don't know if just my badge did this, but I have seen another Supra that had like this type of badge defect. All the carbon fiber stays really good and shiny. It doesn't really look like it's losing its touch, especially on the side mirrors. They do not look like they're losing their touch at all. And everything inside, after a year of just been, it doesn't really sit in the sun. I do have it covered a lot, so if I do recommend you guys covering your car. But mostly the stereo sounds good. The stereo hasn't went out, no problems whatsoever. Also, this car does come with 355 horsepower. Tags did come in, so the tags were about $600 in California. Now what to do in the future, I do want to put a downpipe in this vehicle. I do want to have a little bit more power to it. I don't know if I want to tune it just yet to keep the powertrain warranty on there, but I do still want a lot of mods. I do want to lower the vehicle. I do want to have some wheels onto it. So let me know down in the comments what wheels you think I should get. Also, I forgot to mention the payments for around this car. I did put around 17K down, and that did leave me with around $700 a month, which I did have kind of credit history, but if I did have enough credit history, it depends. It would have been a little bit less, but I'm not complaining on that. I do daily drive a Tesla, and gas doesn't really affect me because it is pretty good on gas. I do have a lot of videos of how the Supra sounds with the Tome, but I will do a quick little flyby over here in this area. So I will place my tripod down. Hopefully it does not get stolen. Get a little startup when it's hot, since I did do one in the beginning of the video. I did not rev it. It pops when it's a little bit heated up, and when you start the car up again, it does pop. So that's a really good It's not even tuned yet either, so imagine when I get a tune and a downpipe of how much louder it would be. Send for you guys. This does really push your head back like crazy. I do want a downpipe for a little bit more power, but I don't really look forward to power that much. I'm not really such a power guy. I like how my car looks, and maybe I do want to stance it a little bit more before I put power. I don't know, it depends, so just stay tuned for that. But I love how it feels when it shifts, especially by itself, just like. And then on normal mode, you can just go chill mode. You don't really hear the exhaust too much. Even if I do have like a tummy on it, you can put it in normal mode, and you won't really hear the exhaust that much. Guys, so that is my 1 year review of the 2020 Mark 5 Supra. It does cost me around $54,000. That's what I forgot to mention in this video. So if you guys did like the video, subscribe, like, and comment. And I will be doing a lot more mods coming this year. And I'm blessed for another year to have this car.